about doing that? Yes. Like in candle, some bases do this. They hold the wrists. They hold the wrists hold the basis wrist like this, right? Which can work. Have you do backfly over the straddle bat. Back. Leg swinging over. So this is the easiest way I know of to get into tabletop. We're going to go into baby bats or bats. So first thing, of course, I love demonstrating the falls. If someone gets you up here, Tara, let's say someone gets you up here and their hands collapse and your hands are bound, you're going to eat it really bad, okay? So as soon as you feel like there's a fall, you've got to unbind your hands and bring your hands to the ground.
Got it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And bases, you feel like you're falling, dropping someone, drop them probably slower than I did. Bending at the knees slowly, absorbing that weight, and dropping it. But flyers, especially unbind those hands. Okay, coming back. And swinging over. All right, we're going to bats. Okay, so let's demonstrate how it looks first. Tabletop. Beautiful. Let's demonstrate it from the other side. Nice, Tara. Tabletop. Beautiful. And if you ever feel like there's a fall, bases stay down, and then flyers unbind your hands and brace yourself and turn towards the mats. Turn towards the mats.
Got it.
Okay. Okay, breaking it down. Bases from backfly, swinging legs again over to straddle, get into baby bat, straddle and then to bat. And then from here, what I do is the bases, I use the idea of tracing. I keep my feet on the hips and my knees on her back to support first, pushing her up straight up this way. I'm going to bring one of my hands, fingers turning towards her neck, towards her head, not sideways like this. I find this is the most stable, fingers towards the neck, that way. And then you want to choose your dominant arm. In this case, my dominant arm is my right hand. So I'm actually going to use my left hand to push her neck because my dominant hand needs to be towards the butt. The reason why is because that hand isn't extended. It's bent a little. You have to press it up. So you want to use your strong hand towards the butt so that you can push them up. And then from there, I'm keeping my legs on to trace and adjust. And once I feel confident, I can slowly let go of one foot at a time. And then the other foot, nice and slow, keeping my arms locked out. Straight out. Tabletop. Back in. Again with the hands, I'm going to stand corrected. Your dominant hand should actually be on the shoulder. The reason why is it's pushing up. That's correct. So again, your strong hand. My strong hand is my right hand. I'm going to use it towards the upper back here. Again, fingers pointing towards the head because you need your dominant hand to be able to press from a bend to a straightened position. This hand on the butt is already straight. So again, I stand corrected. Your hand that needs to be stronger, or your hand that's your dominant hand, needs to be towards the neck because it's in a bent position now because the head is closer to the ground than the butt is close to the ground. You have to be able to push them up. So it takes a lot of strength. So use your stronger arm for that. And then for the other hand, place it, fingers turning towards the butt. Not, again, sideways, but towards the butt this way. It gives more stability. You use the feet to trace. Don't let go of the feet yet. I'm bending my feet a little, my knees I mean, to meet the flyer in the middle so that my arms can stay straight. And once I'm there, I slowly take a foot away. If I feel balanced, I can slowly take the other foot away. And I can keep them here just in case she falls. I can kind of trace a bit. But once I feel safe, I can lock my arms straight out. Boom. Okay. Feeling good, Tara?
Yes.
For flyers coming from straddle bat into baby bat, what you're doing there is you're creating a nice kind of boxy feeling with your body that makes it nice and tight for your base to base you easier. So what Tara's doing, instead of like bowing with her body, instead of like bending at the waist here and like bowing her body, she's keeping her spine nice and straight, and that creates a nice solid structure for the base to balance. So again, she's grabbing her feet, her spine is nice and straight. As she comes up, she keeps her head, spine straight out like that, in a straight line, and she just holds that position. It's a passive position for the flyer, but again, it's dangerous, so if you do feel like you're falling, you unbind your hands and you land on the ground, okay? So Tara, I'm bringing my hand towards you, but as we balance here and tabletop, what are you doing to make it, what are you doing to be still? Are you breathing a certain way?
Just breathing like 80-20, you know, still maintaining that pressure so the spine is straight the entire time.
Yes.
So breathing in slowly, but keeping the spine and everything really tight and straight.
Yeah. And if you do need to adjust like your grip on your feet, I would suggest the flyer to do that very, very slowly. So nice straight spine. If you need to adjust anything, do everything very slowly as the flyer, because every adjustment that you make causes your base to adjust with you. So adjust very slowly. Beautiful. And to come down out of this, we can just partially float out this way, kicking the legs straight out, coming down that way. Or we can also simply bring our feet behind the butt this way and rolling forward. Beautiful. So warm-ups for this, flyers. I want you to get a nice straight back practice. Instead of bowing your body, straighten out, nice and straight. And the bases, to bases, we can go into waterfall here and practice getting some arm strength in waterfall. Beautiful, Tara. You want to hook your feet for me? Nice. So practice bases. You want to gain some strength. Practice with your dominant hand, just doing one arm push-ups like this with your flyer, so you can practice that dead weight. Good. I want to emphasize the strong hand should be the one towards the neck, because the neck's closer to the ground, so your arm's gonna be bent first. You need to straighten it, so use your strong arm. Yes, the butt's higher. So go use your less dominant arm on the butt and your strong arm on the neck so that you can straighten out. Then we did the warm-ups. Beautiful. Okay. Why don't we do tabletop here, and then I'm going to bring you onto my feet to go into high table.
Okay.
So I'll walk through exact same thing for the flyers, staying straight. And if you're going to adjust very slowly. Same with the falling. If you feel like you're falling, unbind those feet. And you're higher, so it's even more dangerous. Unbind those feet. For the bases, I'll show exactly where the foot placement goes to make that happen.
Beautiful trust.
Yeah, beautiful trust. Okay, going up. Again, we'll use our strong arm to push up. I'm going to choose my left arm today as my strong arm. It's going to go towards the neck, fingers towards the head. The less dominant arm, fingers turning towards the butt, splayed out like this. Find this balance first. From here, to get your feet onto the bases back, what I do is I bring both of my feet towards the right of my hands. So let's say my right foot's towards the right of my right hand and my left foot's towards the right of my left hand, right here. So both feet I get underneath. I'm actually stepping on my fingers here, and then on this left foot is placed on the top of the back there. So once I'm here, I have 4 points of contact. It's very safe. In order to take my hands away, this is easy because this is not bound in any way. But this hand, I'm stepping onto my fingers. So in order to take it off, I'm slowly going to slide my fingers away underneath the feet there to get the butt on the foot. Once I'm here, it's a simple press. I can use my hands on my knees to press up to give a little more strength. That's high table. So again, hands on the knees, you want to use for strength here. And if you're falling from this, say down. And if you're falling, bring your hands up basis to catch your flyer, absorb some of that weight, and flyers, unbind your hands and bring your hands towards the mats. And turn towards the mats. Beautiful. And let's do one more variation. Instead of this baby tabletop, we're going to splay straight out to like a V-shaped table. Okay. So one more variation. Nice. So instead of going a baby bat, we're going to a nice straddle piked posture, and the flyer is grabbing onto their ankles. Well, you don't actually have to grab on your ankles, you just need to splay them out, right? Yes. Okay, and again, dominant hand towards the head, non-dominant hand towards the butt, fingers turning out, straightening them out. Again, I bring my feet, one foot, both feet I bring towards the right of my hands. That's towards the right. Towards the right, I slowly scoop my hand out, and then I slowly scoot my hand out. From there, I'm going to just press straight up. You can also use the hands on the knees for support if you'd like, pressing her up. Again, if there's a fall, I'll say down. I'll absorb some of the weight. She'll turn towards the mats and bring her feet and the hands on the ground. Over. We'll just stay here and back fly for a second. Stretch out. So let's demonstrate a fall. Okay, you're coming over, grabbing my wrists. As you come, let's say you come over and I don't have you, the base could get a nice skull right to the chin, and then the flyer could hurt their skull. So I think that's the worst fall I've seen. Okay. So again, if that's going to happen, how you can prevent that, leaning back, is if you're falling towards the flyer this way, I want bases. I want you to absorb some of that weight with your hands, absorb some of that weight with your feet. Anytime you feel like there's a fall, bend at the knees so you shorten that distance that she's falling from or he's falling from. We're bending, and if you feel like you're about to hit, bend and then push, absorb some of the weight, but then roll to one side. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, leaning back. All right, let's demonstrate it. So Tara, let's try to see if we can bring our hands, yes, fingers towards down, okay?
I don't know.
Let's see it. And if you fall over this way, I'm going to just bring your feet down to the ground,
So
okay?
we're just doing candlestick.
Yes.
Oh, I can't. There's no way.
You don't feel it yet? Okay, let's just practice falling over this way. This is what would happen. If you came over, go ahead and straddle. Come over to straddle. And if you couldn't hold yourself, you would just fall down on the ground. Like that, okay?
Okay, because am I straddling? No, I'm going to handstand and then I'm going to straight and then I'm straddling, right? Or am I straddling?
Let's do straight first, and then the straddle, we'll do those variations after, okay?
All right, I'm going to try it, but it just definitely doesn't feel stable.
Stable yet? Okay.
I don't know if I'm strong enough.
All right, leaning back. Let's go ahead and do the wrist version then. Okay, elbows in. Going straight up. Beautiful, Tara. All right, bring the feet one leg over at a time. Over, even a little more. Towards me. There you go, right there. Find it. Is that okay on your neck?
Yes.
Breathe. Nice. There's your candle. Let's go back to back fly.
Okay.
Lean it back. Beautiful. Beautiful candle. Beautiful work.
Okay.
Beautiful work. All right, bases. Yes, we'll try and say, let's keep the wrist for now. Bases, what I'm doing is from here, from backfly, I'm grabbing the wrist. The thumbs can be on the opposite side for reverse candle, because it's in regular candle, you're pressing your thumb against the fly's clavicle. You don't want to do that. But in reverse candle, reverse free candle, what happens is my thumbs are on the back now, on her back, so it doesn't feel as bad. So you can bring your thumbs over here, and you're using your hands as leverage. The fingers go this way, and the thumbs go this way. So it creates that nice clamp, creates a really good strength. You don't want to get too close to your flyer's neck, especially for flyers with smaller shoulders. It's harder, but you want to be aware of like how close you are towards the neck. Come a little wider towards the shoulders, okay? Here we go. And the flyer grabs the wrist. What you want to do is bases is from here, she's going to slowly bring her feet up one at a time. You're going to give less gas. You're going to bring your heels up and toes back this way to kind of help trace her. Keep your feet on her butt there to trace her there. Don't let go until you feel a nice balance. You can let go 1 foot at a time. 1 foot at a time. And again, I'm using my fingers to press her and my thumbs to lock her back there, like a clamp. Beautiful, Tara. And then back to back fly. Beautiful. Nice. Nice stag. How'd that feel on your neck?
Good.
A little tense?
No, it's good.
Okay. Okay, flyers. Okay, if you really want to help your base, notice when Tara first flew this, she grabbed my wrist this way, around, like that. She grabbed them, I think you grabbed it like this. And that's fine. You can do this with strong bases. They're able to basically support you in like a super free candle. But if you want to help your bases, especially if your bases are newer, one thing that you can do is bring your fingers facing down towards the ground. Exactly. So fingers down towards the ground, and on this side, Tara, because yes, over here, because your elbows are going to be in.
Got it.
Fingers down towards the ground. Beautiful, Tara, and just focus.
Oh wait.
Breathe slow. Nice. You got it. Again, I'm slowly bringing her over. Just slowly bring her feet over one at a time. Find that balance. Nice, Tara. Breathe. You got it. My feet are right behind you. Okay. No worry about falling backwards. Beautiful. So what you're doing there is your hands are pressing against the base's forearms, and it creates a really nice strength. Beautiful work. Got you. Lean it back. Oh yeah, all day, all day, all day. High five. Good work. Breathe. And let's come on down. Let me see if I missed anything. We'll do the variation later.
Less pressure on my hands too and wrists.
Yeah?
That way I had a little harder time because I was concentrating on the grip, on getting that core stabilized through my mid, so I felt like I was a little hiked, but it is beneficial.
Right?
Yes.
It gives a better leverage.
It does give better leverage. I feel like we were really bone stacked instead of all the pressure being in the wrist.
Yes.
Holding on.
And it's so much arm strength for the basis to do this. It's just straight locked arms. So eventually when you're ready to base this, I want you to just do a ton of push-ups.
Got it.
Get those arms and wrists strong.
Yes.
For bases to warm up. Do push-ups, and for flyers, we're doing tripod headstands. And not just tripod this way, but focus on bringing your hands this way, because that's how you orient your fingers. And then when you're coming up, don't bend at the waist. Push your hips out. Toes straight up.
Got it.
So hips out a little. Beautiful. Into throne first.
Okay.
So we mount to throne by hopping into throne. 2, 1, hop. Beautiful. And you want to definitely have a solid throne before you try mermaid. Like no throne through and through. The hooks here, and feel comfortable balancing throne.
Okay.
Good. So we're in throne. We'll grab hands. Support here first. You'll unhook this leg. Let's unhook this leg actually. And then, actually let's unhook this leg. I'm sorry. Now I'm going to slowly lower you down, grab your knee. We're going to twist this up towards the sky. Yeah, exactly. Now your job is to come up.
Do I keep this like
Yes, you keep this hooked. So let's do worst fall first.
Okay.
When you're up here and there's a fall, it's very unlikely you're going to fall back really hard. If you do, what happens is the base will just bend slowly this way and you unhook. The worst fall is actually forward. Okay. If you lose your balance and you tip forward too fast, it's head to head. Those are the worst. So my hands are straight for the bases, hands up the whole time. And for you as the flyer, if you feel like you're falling forward, these hooks, you gotta know when to let go so that you can bring your feet on the ground versus like just landing straight down. So if you feel like you're falling, bases, hands up, flyers, bring your feet and hands, unhook them, bring your feet and hands towards the ground. And dive in the pool. Okay, so let's do it. There you go. Hopping into throne. 2, 1. This stays hooked. Bend here. Up. Now see, yes, Tara. See, you can bring that up, hook it, beautiful. And bring it over. Nicely done. Rock it. Okay? Beautiful. So let's do the other side and then we'll break it down, okay? So does that feel okay for you there?
Yes.
Okay. Walk this up. Which side's tighter for you?
They're both about the same.
Same? That's good. That's rare.
Maybe this one a little bit more.
See if you can clasp those hands. There you go. Beautiful. Nice work. We'll unhook and let's break it down. Here we go. So I want you to base this.
Okay.
It's a lot of core going on to balance and leg strength, but you can do it, okay?
Yes.
Okay, so from throne, we have both hooked, right? We had it hooked. For this one, you especially want to go more towards the knees with the feet. If the placed bases, your feet are placed too close towards the butt inner, the hook's not going to feel as strong. The fly won't be able to really sink in. So you want to bring your feet a little more towards the knees. Make sure they're a little wide. Okay, let's keep this hooked. Okay, so let's say you're in throne and you have one leg hooked. From there, you unhook one leg, the one that you're going to bring up. What I'm going to do as the base is I'm going to meet you in the middle. I'm going to give a little bit of a bend so I can reach my hand on your knee. Then I'm going to help turn it up. Then I place this free foot right near your knee, not towards the front of your thigh, but close towards the edge of your knee there. Help bend and slowly straighten out. And the whole time you're going to do a lot of balancing on this one leg. A lot of balancing on the leg that's still hooked. So keep that midline. One thing you can do to help is take a hand, support your leg. That always use your tools, the tools that you have to support yourself. So the hands that are free, use them to support your legs if that helps you, okay? And then from there, I really want to use the bases right here, toes. Really point your toes towards the sky. Help push this leg up, 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 up to help the flyers get into Mermaid, okay? And you can also use your hands, again, to support your leg here, but also support her hook here too, if that works for her. Okay, let's do the other side and we'll break it down for the flyers. Let's have that hooked. Again, okay, for flyers, you want to get all your weight onto this leg as much as possible. Right there. She brings all her weight onto this foot here. She's going to bend the knee up. This one here. Or bend this one up. That right? Okay. So I'm going to grab your knee, help push up. There we go. And you'll take that foot, hook your elbow in front of your foot, on the top of your feet there. Bring it up, and then the other arm goes behind the head, and you clasp your fingers together. Let's do it one more time on the other side. And Tara, if you could break down what you're doing, that maybe I'm missing, okay?
Really taking all of the pressure and putting it into the foot that's clasped.
Yes.
moving slow to bend.
Slow movements. Every movement, yes, is conscious and slow.
And I'm really trying to straighten up here at the end so it brings a nice line, and also that I'm tighter through the center line.
Beautiful. One more thing for bases. When you're basing your flyer up here, ease off the gas, meaning bring your toes back and your heels up. So you can kind of tilt her this way. If you got your toes too far back that way, she'll fall backwards. Got it. So heels up, toes down, ease off the gas. We'll come down above my head, 2, 1. I guess the only thing is for flyers to warm up to that is, I mean, you have to be able to do a mermaid on the ground before you can do that up there. So flyers, practice this on the ground. Get that down first. And for bases, since it's all that one leg stuff, it's a lot more one-legged than I remember. Because the fly is sinking all that weight on that one knee. So for bases, that one leg stuff. But once you get better with this one-legged balance, Tara, I want you to go for the whole head honcho. I want you to balance and do that squat. Just do a little bit of that. And then the lower you can go and to come back up.
Okay.
You're going to really work that one-legged strength.
Ooh, that's awesome.
But you'll be able to do that with more and more practice.
Okay.
Go first halfway, and then go more and more.
Wow.
And that's going to, with one-legged strength, you open yourself up for a lot of good stuff. We'll hop throne, 2, 1. Okay, worst fall, Vishnu's couch. Hands, hands, hands. Now take, you can unhook this foot, bring it over this side, correct? And unhook this foot, and just clamp your legs together. This foot goes into your armpit. And see how far that foot is towards the knees? That's incorrect. I'll teach you, but this is the worst fall that I know of. Falling this way and our hands are clasped and you can't protect yourselves. So bases help, but don't hinder your flyer from supporting herself if she falls. My hands on the mats. Good. Boom. Good row, good row, good row. Nice little judo row. Okay, throwing again. Let's break it down. Let's show how it looks like. Here we go. 2, 1. Okay. All right, hands. So this one's different from Mermaid. Mermaid was legs, feet all the way here. Vishnu's couch is feet all the way inside. We'll take this through, hook it over. Feet on the armpit. And we're going to stack. So feet straight out, both feet. And clamp together. Clamp your legs together. There you go. Nice. Smack them together. And again, head back, stacking the shoulder, stacking the hips. This top arm straight towards the sky. It's a beautiful stack. Vishnu's couch. Nice, Tara. So if you fall this way, remember hands on the ground, okay? Mats. There you go. So that's Vishnu's couch. Let's break it down. Walking back to throne, taking this foot off. Boom. Here. So this one, bases, feet more towards the butt instead of the knees, closer. Reaching down, we'll grab hands. Okay, flyers will bring the legs through. Place your free foot now, the foot that was on the legs base, onto your flyer's armpit. Again, placement's important. Sometimes flyers like the balls of the feet, feels more comfortable. Some of them like the heel, says that might feel more comfortable. I think most people would prefer the balls of the feet because it's flat and bigger. Or would you say that's true?
Yes.
Okay. And then bases, it's midline. You could fall this way left. Use your tools. Hands on the knees. Use the tools to reinforce your strength there. And breathe. It's a lot of core too. Breathe. Use your tools. Brace. Okay, coming back to throne. Okay, for flyers. So Tara, let's do this side just for fun. It's the same principle. Flyers are going to reach down from throne. Catch. I liked how she used her feet and perched them, like perched throne right there. It gives it a nice strength. Undo the feet. And then the flyers take the foot that is bringing it over. Bring that free foot over. Clamp your legs together. Really trust your base. Rest. Sink in the weight here. Don't stay up. Really sink in. Beautiful. grab the knee if you want a little support. Bring your legs together, clamp them. Stack your hips. Don't bring them too forward or too back. Stack them straight line, beautiful. Top shoulders stacked as well. Bring the arms straight up like Tara's doing. So nice salute to the sun. Very pretty. What are you doing, Tara? Can you tell me?
I think the most important thing is staying really tight through the core. Keeping that bottom leg up is the most difficult part.
Yeah. The bottom
tight.
leg up, right?
Yes.
Bringing it up.
Yes, bringing it up, and so it's tight.
So basically, if you want to support your fly there a little, you can do that too for a little bit. And then slow that go, let them hold it. It is hard to hold this bottom leg up. All right, let's come down. All right, warming up for this. Bases, warming up. What would I do to warm up for that? Maybe squats, one-legged, same thing, one-legged squats. Getting that strength up. Flyers, maybe some side plank action. And really maybe one-legged side plank action, because this leg's not really supporting you. You really have to bring it up.
Yes.
So maybe practice on one leg and take this free leg and bring it up. Practice that.
Excellent.
Get some of that strength. Trust it now. Sink in the torso. There you go. This is fun. Yo, I like this one. 2, 1. Okay, shadow roll is throne to star, back to throne.
Okay.
Lots of pushing up, like handstand pushes. This hand here, Tara, is going to go behind your leg this way. Yes. This hand's going to reach forward towards my hand here. Lean into it. Boom.
Okay.
This hand is not here. I'm going to go behind you like that.
Okay.
Okay? Worst fall is boom, straight down, right there.
Do I unhook both legs now?
Do you unhook? Keep this hooked for now.
Okay.
Keep that one hooked for now. Worst fall is down this way, and the hands are bound, and you're going to eat it, okay?
Right.
So if you're going to fall, unbind your hands and land with your hands. Very important. Anytime you invert it, your hands or your landing gear, learn how to really absorb that weight with your hands, okay?
Okay.
So throne, 2, 1. We'll keep that hooked for a second.
Okay.
Okay, so let's demonstrate it. Hands here. Hands here. We'll unhook this foot here, Tara, this one. This one, sorry, this one. Keep that hooked for now. You're going to dip your shoulder. Press off this hand, please. Press off of it. Shoulder here. I'm going to guide you through and to start. Go. Nice down. You're good. You all right?
Yeah.
Good. Good.
Good demonstrating how to fall.
Yes.
That was awesome. Okay,
Okay.
I get it.
So that's the feeling. We're going to go in and start. It's
Yes.
a lot of arms. Okay?
Got it.
Throne. 2, 1. All right, bases. Get into throne first. Solid. Okay, we'll keep that wrapped. One hook this one. This arm is going opposites. It's just like hold the throne feeling. Use these 2 fingers. They're going to help give you nice strength supporting the wrist there. This hand is not in front here. It's going behind, between the legs, and reaching around here, okay? From here, it's dangerous because you're dipping your shoulder, so you want to keep this feet hooked for now. Give you a little more strength, okay? And one thing I can do better is, we'll go back to throne for a second, Tara. So we'll do mermaid feet, meaning I should get really close towards her knees. This is going to give her a better leverage, because that's going to be a strong hook. I love the slap. Support here, going between my legs. Her hands are behind my shin. Again, support right there. Strong, okay? This foot's going to go off. Once this foot's come off, we're going to shift weight. It's going to go crazy. So we need support. 1, 2, 3 points of support. Push. Pushing off here, here and there, okay? Most of your weight's going to be on this foot here. Dipping your shoulder. Bases. Bring your foot onto your base's shoulder. Use that foot as on the thigh. Guide her over and the star. Take that foot, place it on the shoulder. Boom.
Awesome.
Okay?
Yes.
Now we do corkscrew to get back to throne. This foot here is going to go behind the butt. Turn your hips towards the mats, please, this way. Yes! Tara, you're remembering. Okay, here, this free foot basis, aim for the thigh, back to throne. So open the legs, wrap it please, push back up. Where are we at again? Boom. Shadow roll, okay?
Yeah.
Again, let's do basis. Basis, throne. Get really close towards the knees first. Make sure when you're aiming back towards throne, aim towards the knees. That's gonna give you a better hook than on the butt there. Opposite arms, other arm reaches behind. Take this hand, fingers against the wrist. Support, 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 but do not hold on. They could totally eat it. Support, but don't hold, okay? This foot unwraps. She sinks all of her weight onto this leg here. Yes, you really dip your shoulders, right?
Yes.
This free foot here aims towards her shoulders here. Aim, she dips down. This foot here, guys, traces, pushes her up. Once her hips are stacked, then she can straighten out. Exactly. Lock, use your toes to support her. Use your arms, never straight arms the whole time. Beautiful, Tara. This part is very similar to the corkscrew. My left leg goes behind, my feet turns towards her butt. Feet turns towards the butt. We catch, see the feet are turned towards the butt. Aim this free leg here. Stay for a second. Aim this free foot towards her knee. Wide, as close towards the knee as possible because we're gonna need that. She wraps, sinks, and she sits up. The reason why this is important is because it sets you up for the next turn, okay?
Yes.
Close towards the knees.
Yes.
Flyers, we're reaching down, supporting a lot of that weight in the hand there. Really use your 2 fingers there on the wrist, of the basis wrist. It gives you nice support. Reach your hands not in front, but behind the shin, behind your leg, between your legs. Grab the basis hands. Most of the weight's gonna be on this hand and this leg. So really sink your weight here. Dip your shoulder down. You've got to trust it. Dip your shoulder down. Get all your weight on here. Keep this hooked for a second for a little more support. Dip your shoulder down, down, down. Get all your weight in this foot. Wait for the foot on the shoulder. Wait for the foot on the shoulder. Get your hips, stack them over your shoulder. Stack them. Use your arms to push, push, push. To push, push, push. She's using so much of her arms to push. Nice, Tara. To get the corkscrew, take opposite hips. This free foot comes off. Turn your hips towards the mats. Maybe you can explain that better, the turning of the hips for corkscrew, because that one's very hard to understand. So again, now you're going to aim your leg, bring your legs down towards throne again, widen them, correct? You're going to wrap, sink all your weight on this leg so that you can take it off and come over, right?
Yes.
Now will you tell me what you're doing? What's that?
So nice grip, 2-finger grip, and putting your arm around your back.
Exactly.
Again, having the 2-finger grip.
Yes.
Letting go of one of the legs here and already dipping the shoulder.
You gotta
so
dip
like
there, right?
My chin is already on my knee even.
Yeah.
Using this as leverage as you slowly. Whoa, I lost it.
All the rest.
It's almost easier for me. Like, I know you want me to keep my leg wrapped one more second.
You feel like it's easier to unwrap it?
It's easier to unwrap it.
You actually may be right.
I am able then to tip over
Yes.
going backwards.
Yes.
Like find that balance.
Yeah, so don't wrap, unwrap.
Yeah, let's try that.
Unwrap. Good tip, good tip. 2, 1, hop in. And get towards your knee a little more, please. Okay, all right.
Good.
Side, side, beautiful. So you unwrap here.
Yes.
Really dip your shoulder. Dip, 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 good. So all your weight's on. Oh, I missed you. Almost. Get beat, here we go. Legs, legs, knees, knees. 2, 1, hop. Nice.
Ready.
Pow, pow, ta, ta, sa. Dipping the shoulder all the way in. And now it's all arms, right? You're pushing, you're keeping your arms strong, able to push up.
Great.
So you unwrap that leg, it makes it easier for you to dip that
does.
shoulder, but dipping the shoulder is super important,
Yes.
right? You can't go halfway, you have to really commit to it.
And here,
Here, what's going on here?
strong arms and rotating that belly button.
Ah.
And then wrapping the leg. Yes, that's awesome. I like that one a lot.
Let's come down.
I like anything with star.
Over the shoulders. You you've got to wait until your hips are over your shoulders for bases. Don't press her up until you see that her hips over her shoulders, because if you press before, you just throw her off. So she's got to balance for his hips over the shoulders, and then we press.